Hi guys, so this is the continuation from the other previous video that I shared. I ran out of storage. So sorry about that. But yeah, I was still telling you this guy had turned against me. And then this guy was like, I was like, please don't do this to me. I'm still a virgin and all that. This guy is like, virgin? So he continued. So so he was moving his hand to my dress. Like he reached the panty. I'm so sorry, Lord. So he was like, um, all of a sudden, let me tell you, because I was praying, I'm like, God, please save me. Save me. This is not how I want to lose my virginity. And then what happened? This guy just all of a sudden, because he was busy touching me and doing all that thing, then all of a sudden he pulled out like this, like it's like he saw something, it's like something scared him off. I don't know what happened, but he just all of a sudden he's like he pulled, and like he just I don't know what happened to him. Even up to now, I don't know what happened to that that guy. I think I don't know what it's so yo, but all of a sudden he just pulled off like this, and then he's like, it's like he wasn't himself now. He was like, you told me where you're going? And I'm like, okay. He was like, you told me where do you stay? And I told him, I pointed there because honestly, it's like he lost it at that point. I don't know exactly what happened to him because when he pulled away like this, he was like, you told me where do you stay? He was supposed, because I had come for money, he had promised me money. He was like, when he called me, he was in his real senses. But now, because he was misbehaving with me, a child of God, I don't know what God showed him. Honest, when I was praying, the guy just pulled off like this. He's like, you told me where you're going, and I'm like, wait, isn't where you staying? And I'm like, I pointed there, and then the guy drove me very well to where I stay. And then when I went outside like this from his car, he just left like it's like he wasn't thinking. He was like it's like he acted like a robot, something controlled by something. I don't know. Because now before he pulled away like this, it's like he was boastful, he was so strong, he was full of himself, he was like trying to kiss me and do all those stupid things to me, you know? And all of a sudden, I think when God showed him something that scared him off, whatever he saw, I don't know. I mean, not play with God's people, honestly, because God doesn't play with his own children. I'm telling you the truth. So the guy was like a robot. He was like, "You told me where do you stay?" I didn't even tell him that I stay somewhere, something like that. I don't know why he came up with something like that. He just dropped me off and just continued, yo. I've never seen the guy again. So anyway, honestly, some people are so weird anyway, but God is on our side, because God helped me to go through all these things, but also to come out stronger. And then He protected me. He has always protected me. He has always helped me out. So it's a blessing, It's Him. It's not by might. It's not by power, but it's by the Spirit of the living God. So me on my own, I can't do anything. You on your own, you can't do anything. You can't. But only God can help you. Only God can protect you. Only God can provide for you. As long as you surrender your life to Him, as long as you give Him your heart, as long as you trust Him and you just surrender to Him, because no one wants to be in a one-sided relationship. So your relationship with God, you have to contribute something. Like, you have to really pray, you have to fast, you have to seek Him. You have to show Him that you love Him, that you need Him. You're not going to just sit there and be like, oh my God, I have God peace. I have God peace. I'm seated here. God is peace. Like, I'm like, don't be like, don't sit there and be like, chill. Because honestly, even when God calls you to do something, He's not going to call you to sit there and look at him. He's going to call you to put in some action so that he can bless you through your actions, through your obedience, Um, you're not going to just sit there and be like, I just sit here and God does this. I just sit here and God does. No, 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 no. So at some point, sometimes He just does what He wants. He can do anything. Of course, you can sit there and He does things, but you need to put in some work. It's any relationship is work. Okay, for any successful relationship, you have to put in some work. Yep. So with all that said and done, I just pray that you surrender your lives to God because we all need God. I try to pray honestly. I'm not there, I'm not there with my relation, and it's so the best thing about all of this, our relationship with God and all that. The best part of it is that what works for me sometimes might not work for you exactly. We have things that are common in our relationships with God, but there are things that are similar, but there is some kind of difference. You find yourself maybe with your relationship with God, there is a way God communicates with you, and to me that's not exactly how He communicates to me. So you need to learn how God speaks to you. You need to ask Him to show you how He wants you to do things. Yes, you listen to your you can watch all these videos, you can get to learn from other people and all that. You can even improve your relationship with God through what you hear from others, also what they do. But just because you listen to it or you watched it and you feel like it's a nice thing, doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. You just need to sit with your God and spend time with Him so that you get to know how He really communicates with you, so that you do not be like feeling like, God, why is it that for me you don't speak to me like this? Why is it that for me you don't do this for me? Just appreciate how He speaks to you. Just get to know Him as you, and find out how your relationship with Him works, because even in these relationships out here, the romantic relationships we see with different couples, what works for this kind of couple might not work for the other one, yet what doesn't work for that one might work for the other one. So it's so different. That's how it is with even the relationship we have with God. What works? Okay, some people, we are all gifted in different ways. It's good to know how gifted you are, and which area you are gifted in, and in which category you do it. You fall so that you do not go like running after everything you see in this world. You confuse yourself. So the best thing is having a personal relationship with God, so that God reveals to you, because God is faithful. He's not going to leave you hanging. If you ask Him things, He's going to talk to you. He's going to tell you. He may not come to you audibly, or like He might pass through someone. He might, in whichever way He speaks to you. Because and I don't I'm not trying to tell you that you limit God, because God can choose to talk to you in any kind of way. So do not limit Him, but get to know exactly how He really speaks to you, and pray for a discernment spirit, whereby if you listen to something or you hear something, you just don't run with it all the way. Because sometimes people release messages, God uses her. Oh my God, I'm so sorry saying her. God uses His people, to speak to us sometimes. So be careful not to just run off with every word you hear, or every information you get. Don't run off with it. Just pray for a good discernment spirit, where you know whether this is the thing you need to listen to in this kind of a season or something. Because sometimes you might listen to something and doesn't work for you, not because it's not for you, but because you've you've had you've listened to it from a wrong season. So it's always like good to just consider that. Yeah. That's actually what's up, yeah. So you'll take care of yourselves, stay prayed up, and do not give up. Bye bye.